Jehovah designed all things? Oh, this is that Caleb and Sophia Jehovah's Witness child propaganda stroke indoctrination tool. This stuff is just the worst, cause it's so sickly sweet and saccharine, but with that ever-present sinister air, cause, well, childhood indoctrination is evil. Duh. But fine, let's find out what they are teaching the unfortunate little shites today. Wait a second, do they live in the suburb from Edward Scissorhands? Holy crap, I think they do. Look at that. That's gotta be in the same area at least. Ah, man, I love that movie. It helped me come to terms with my crippling deformity. Spoon hands. But it turns out that I'm really good at making 10 cups of tea at the same time. Except I frigging hate tea, so who gives a crap? It's alright, I'm getting them replaced with razor hands. That'll make hugs far more interesting. Yes, good. Kill the child, my butterfly minion. Wait, what do you mean I don't have power over butterflies? It says right here in my contract with Satan that I have dominion over buttered flies. Wait, what the hell? Satan, you tricked me again, you sly old goose, you. Come here.
Whoa, they're so beautiful.
If you're into that and only look at the wings, I guess. Up close they are, well, nightmare fuel if I'm completely honest. Like seriously, if a person-sized one of them came running towards you, there's no goddamn way you wouldn't think, yup, that's definitely gonna eat me by sucking out all of my internal organs and then use my skin sac to lay its brood. Why yes, you are completely welcome for that mental image. I thought suffering was what you people came here for.
Do butterflies know they're beautiful?
Oh, no way, man. Butterflies are morons. I mean, they don't even have anything to do with butter, so why they chose to have that name is completely baffling. And also, a creature who's constantly getting itself nailed to walls by extremely interesting people cannot possibly be smart enough to have any idea what people think about them.
No, they don't.
Then why did Jehovah make them so pretty?
Well, for starters, no. Just no, kiddo. He didn't make them. He doesn't even real. And not even real things don't even make nothing. But let's just say someone did make them. Why on earth would their own sense of aesthetics be the reason they look that way? And I'm not talking about appealing to each other for mating. I mean human type thinking of pretty. What possible use would they have for feeling pretty? I am the only one who gets to and needs to feel pretty because I am the prettiest being in all of sickdom. No one else can compare.
All shall love me and despair.
For us.
See, that's the thing I find so freaking annoying about this kind of religious thinking. That you must just be so special that an ultimate being made a whole universe just for you. And the umpteen zillion other people. And you alone. Why would anyone do anything even remotely that grand for you? You're awful. You know how I know? 'Cause you're a humans. And every last one of you is just the frickin' worst all of the time. The arrogance of this thought process just completely baffles me. But then again, I hate myself. Like a normal person should. Wait, that's not normal.
He loves us and wants us to have beauty all around.
No. Like, even if you were right about the rest, there are so many horrors in the world that, well, look at the butterfly again. This shit is not pretty. Certainly isn't beautiful. And that's not to even mention all of the existential terror in the world and things that just make life suck so hard. Like cancer and those little critters that shoot up your junk. If God thinks that that's beautiful, fair enough. But, well, let's just say I don't agree.
Now think of all the different butterflies you've seen.
Awesome!
She's seen 3? Wow, that's almost 4. What a rich and varied life she has clearly led. Must have travelled far and wide to have seen such a diverse array of butterfly species. I mean, she's got to have gone at least halfway down her garden in order to have such a multitude of them. Impressive.
Did you know that every single butterfly starts out as a caterpillar?
My God, apparently not, which is, well, kind of surprising. I mean, the very hungry caterpillar is for ages 2 and up, so this is knowledge that kids her age elsewhere clearly possess. It's almost as if your little cult has stunted her education and made her knowledge equivalent to that of an infant. I mean, look, she's already trying to put the poor thing in her mouth. No, Sophia, spit that out! You are going to let it become an abomination that it was always meant to be.
Look how cute they are.
Aww.
Well, micropigs are cute when they are small and defenseless little bacon seeds too. But one day they will increase in size beyond imagining and consume us all. Or was that elder gods? You know, I always get those two things confused with each other. It's probably because of what this guy says.
Sir Stick, he's an alcoholic and a turbo a-hole.
Yeah, pretty much. And if you haven't seen it already, that was from a response directly to me that I covered in a relatively recent live stream. I would say debunked, but well, he's not wrong on that point at least, so gotta give him props. What do you think she's writing there? Looked at Caterpillar. It did a move. Note to self, do not forget to take the knives from the kitchen. They will all pay. They will all pay. They will all pay. They will all pay. And it just trails off into incoherent scribbling, followed by pages and pages of blood smears. Oh, sorry, I was looking at my childhood notebook. I was a weird kid.
And even before that, the mommy butterfly has to find the right leaf to lay her caterpillar eggs.
That is not what they look like. Stop trying to normalize insects into something that we don't immediately burn the house down to on sight. That is how they are going to take over. One day, you'll wake up covered in them, try to scream, only to have thousands of newly hatched butterflies burst out from your mouth, nose and eye holes. I've seen it happen. You weren't there, man.
Since it's going to be her baby's food.
I'm sorry, but what is going on with her face? She looks like she's about to drop the bangingest shit of all time. The kind of crap that has you screaming hot, 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 hot before limping around your house for the next few days, wondering what the meaning of it all is.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks. I thought it was a pretty poetic description of the world's most relatable problem, along with death and taxes. Painful bowel movements. I bet Jehovah's had one of those where you have to take all your clothes off because for some inexplicable reason it makes it easier.
I can't believe that this turns into this.
And I can't believe pathetic, pointless, seemingly worthless malted barley is then turned into wonderful, delicious and incredibly useful whiskey. There really is such wonder and beauty in the world.
Isn't it great that Jehovah designed so many wonderful things for us to discover?
I make 99% of them go extinct, so we will never get to see any of them alive. I put a shit ton of the ones that are left in places we will never, ever, ever be able to find them. Almost as if they weren't in any way, shape or form put here for us. That's the rest of that sentence, right? She just forgot to say it for some reason. Probably because it makes God sound like a jabbering lunatic whose written actions and the way reality ended up being have absolutely no connection whatsoever.
That shows how much he loves us.
Yeah, of course. No real parent shows their child they love them by supporting them and helping them and showing up ever. No, it's shown by sending countless gifts to such a degree that those gifts are completely meaningless. And you don't even sign the gift, so it could be from literally anyone, really. Yeah, love isn't shown by, loving someone. It's shown by how many things you have. Healthy.
I can't wait to be in paradise.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have found that so funny, but she basically just said, I can't wait to be dead. I don't know, a small, happy-sounding child wishing for the end has such a beautiful edge to it. I love it. It's like that muffin.
Why won't you let me die? To study every butterfly that Jehovah has designed.
Oh, white screen. Ooh, happened pretty quick, eh? Be careful what you wish for, I guess. Also, they weren't designed. They were randomly generated. Why do you think they call him RN Jesus?
Jehovah made so many amazing things. What's your favorite?
Oh God, I was joking. That's genuinely disturbing. And considering this is for kids, even more so. But sure, my favourite would be Seeing Another Birthday, please. Wait. Did we just cleverly segue into another one of these bloody videos? And wait. Should we celebrate birthdays? Of course we should. I mean, according to you lot, Jehovah must have invented them. So why the hell wouldn't he want us to, do them?
So, Dad, why don't we celebrate our birthday?
Oh God, they are coming for our birthdays. No, I need my birthday. Otherwise, how will I have an excuse for getting really drunk in the middle of the week? Well, aside from Tuesday Day, where I celebrate the fact that it's Tuesday by drinking a lot. And of course there's Tuesday Eve, aka Monday. Might as well get drunk then too, because you're doing it tomorrow anyway. And after 2 days straight drinking, well, you're really going to need the hair of the hound on Wednesday. And Thursday is practically part of the weekend, and by then, well, I've usually blacked out and I end up waking up again on Tuesday Eve. Usually pretty thirsty too.
Good question. How would you answer that at school?
My family is super goddamn lame. Of course, he's not gonna say that, but I think we all know that that is exactly what he's thinking. Poor little shit. Everyone needs a day about them, and more importantly, a day where you can get free ice cream with your meal. Funnily enough, my birthday always lands on a date when we're going to a new restaurant for the first time for some reason. Weird coincidence, I know.
Because Jehovah doesn't like it?
Why doesn't he like it? Oh, I know. Jesus counts his resurrection as a second birthday, so he had to buy him 2 gifts and got super salty because he was getting Jesus pretty top tier gifts for both birthdays. An iPad here, an Xbox there. But Jeebus, the little arsehole, got him macaroni pictures of himself. And eventually God was just like, you know what? Let's ban all birthdays. If I'm not getting anything good, then no one will. It's pretty petty if you ask me. Kids never get you good gifts unless you get them for yourself. That's the point of a birthday as an adult. Buy yourself that awesome thing you always wanted and just say it's from the kids. Then no one can give you shit for buying an 80-foot tall inflatable dinosaur. What do you mean oddly specific?
Yes, but why?
Aren't you supposed to be answering that question? I already did, and could again, but I do try to keep my flights of fancy at least a paragraph apart, otherwise my audience might explode into confetti. Shit, did it twice in a row. I'm gonna have to pretend that didn't happen and sweep the confetti under the rug.
Do you like presents and treats?
Yes!
Okay, great, a fairly normal kid reaction. I'm glad that the kids aren't completely broken yet. Although I do worry about how much more of the garbage they can take before they end up snapping and going on a long-awaited killing spree, using an angry ferret on a stick.
But do you want them like this?
What the f***? Is that a threat? What kind of parents like, hey kid, I got you a bunch of gifts. Oh, oops! Dropped him in a swamp. Butterfingers. Jesus, what a giant pulsating arsehole. Whoa, way to rub it in. Although, that was a bit funny, so I'll give you that at least. Or I will give it to you. Or will I drop it in this pit of lava? Who knows what I'll do? I'm just a crazy-ass loving parent, apparently.
Birthday celebrations mix good things with things Jehovah doesn't like.
Ah, yeah, I know, like fun and happiness and spending time with people. Well, I can't say I disagree on the last one. People are not exactly my favourite thing, especially when they're near me. Just drop off your expensive gifts and leave so I can sit in the dark and unwrap them on my own before drinking them all, since, obviously. I mean, there's got to be Tuesday Day somewhere, right?
How?
Long ago, many people believed in good and evil spirits and were afraid of them.
Well, that took a turn. And wait, don't you literally believe the same thing? I mean, what is God and his angels versus Satan and his demon boys if they aren't good and evil spirits? If not in name, then pretty much everything else.
They thought presents and treats on their birthday could protect them. And like today, they made wishes that only good things would happen to them.
Oh, right. It was because it was done by people who believe different things to you. Well, you know, I hear they ate food as well. Might want to give that up. Also, they used aerobic respiration. I'm sorry, son, but I'm going to have to put this bag on your head. Time to join your sister. It's what Jesus wants.
What does the Bible say about birthdays?
It talks about them, but not good ones. There was Pharaoh in Egypt and Herod in Jesus' day. They were proud rulers and had people put to death at their birthday parties.
He makes a very, very good point. I should have people put to death on my birthday. Seems like a solid plan, and I have like 50 of them a year. But then, of course, I am frigging evil, and I assumed those guys weren't exactly nice either. But associating everyone who ever did a very common thing with people who did a completely f***ed up thing whilst doing said common thing, well, it kind of makes you sound like a colossal idiot, if I'm being honest.
Can you remember if Jesus celebrated his birthday?
No.
Now, if it was common to do birthdays, there might be a couple of reasons for him not doing that. One is because he hated them and hated everyone who ever had one, although you might have brought that up if that were the case. Or that the people writing the bookity book didn't see birthdays as particularly important to talk about because they were just that common. It would be like talking about how Jesus regularly woke up with a big stiffy. He called it Little Jesus.
That's right, he didn't. He told us to celebrate the date of his death because it gives us the hope of living forever.
Oh, I do hope people celebrate my death, but only because when I die, it'll be because I was hit by a Lamborghini, launched into an orphanage, which explodes, taking out the power plant that's next door for some reason, which happened to be the only power source for 57 nearby hospitals, which all also inexplicably explode. Basically, when I die, I want to inflict as much physical, emotional, and financial damage as possible. It's going to be awesome!
And Jesus taught us to give good things to each other anytime we want. Like...
Ah, yeah, the good old get dad a beer, son gesture. A classic and a very good idea, because I am so done with this video. But I'll never be done with my whiskey. Cheers, everyone. Wait, before you go, I have something super important to tell you. It's life or death. It will change everything forever. Nope, wait, it's gone. Oh well, probably wasn't important. But while I have you, don't forget to comment, subscribe and notify. And if you want more of my smexy voice, check out Mrs. Six's channel Spoonstaff Stories, where I narrate and voice all the videos, and she does the work. And if you want to support the channel, check out the merch store for cool t-shirts, or check out Patreon, memberships and PayPal to support directly. Finally, follow me on the medias of social to get completely pointless guff and to keep up on the latest releases. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to tell you. Whatever you do, don't touch the